So I'm definitely gonna be patronizing your business. That's what we do, man. Let me tell you something. I always keep, like you said, I'm honest. I keep it real. Let me see. Facebook Live. Webinar is now streaming live on Facebook. Okay. I wonder why I don't see it on my phone. I see it on my laptop. View streaming. Copy link. Let's see. Oh, there
All
it goes.
right. Peace and blessings, family. It's yours truly, Amar Mari. I have in the building King Anthony Blackman. He is one of the proud members of the Circle of Brotherhood and also Circle Entertainment. They have a live event coming up on this Tuesday, which is June the 4th.
Yes,
and
sir.
It'll be at 4 o'clock p.m. Excuse me, start at what, 6?
6 p.m. Yes, sir.
Okay, 6 o'clock p.m. And it'll be until 11 o'clock p.m., man. So, he's been on here numerous times in regards to bringing the positive music back. Our brother himself, he's also an artist, so definitely talk to us, man, about what inspired you to do this event, and what is the takeaway from this event?
Well, thank you, number one, for allowing me, man, to come back again on your broadcast and to talk to, break bread with you, all of your followers, your listeners. And I just love what you're doing, and I appreciate you.
Welcome, brother.
Yeah, man. I support you 100% in what you're doing. And yeah, man, that's what we do. That's what we do. I forgot exactly. You had to help me out with the question again. But I want to say that first before.
Okay, sure, no problem. So what inspired you? It's two-part. What inspired you to do the event, and what is the takeaway that you want people to walk away with after the event?
Well, the number one thing is that we want to let our community know that we love them. That's the message. The message is love, and just for history's sake and just for a backdrop, this music conference was given to me maybe about 2 years ago. Okay. So, for people out there who's listening, who might be discouraged about things that you're doing or things that you feel that you want to do to help your family or help your community, and it's taking too long, I'm going to give you exactly, how this process worked. So 2 years ago, this conference came to me, but it was a specific music conference. I run the entertainment division for the Circle of Brotherhood, and we do talent shows, back to school talents for the children in school. But I wanted to up the game and to touch more of the youth as well as the adults. So I got that vision over 2 years ago. A year ago, I became a student at SAE Institute for Audio Engineering. I said, well, if I want to be able to help my community and help the children in my community, I got to go and learn another skill set. I got to learn how to produce, mix, master, and get behind the scene, another area of the music that I had never been involved with. Always been an artist, you know what I mean? So I went to school because I needed more education to be able to be an expert in the field that I'm trying to help my people in. Okay, so fast forward, I started school in August of last year. I met the director of the institute as well as one of the professors. I spoke with them. I invited them out to our school, gave them a tour of our 58,000 square feet facility, let them know the vision that I had to be able to teach the youth audio engineering. And then that music conference came up again. Now, March the 9th, when the Hunger 9 went into Operation Hunger Strike, God began to give me the real vision behind this music conference. And that's community development. That was the piece that I didn't have, the community development piece.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the Hunger Nine, Brother Ed Haynes, Brother Ed Live, he's one of my business partners. Me and him got together and collectively came up with the community development aspect for the music conference. So, Brother Ahmad Berry, I want to let everybody know that this music conference was a 2-year process. 2 years to get to where we at right now with the launch of this community development music conference. So be patient, stay steadfast, keep doing the work, and doors are gonna open up for you.
That's wonderful, man. Now you and I, we've had a dialogue before on one of the interviews that we had conducted, man, and we talked about the negative energy via, you know, gangster rap, you know, the content, you know, the derogatory material, you know, that is talking about our women in a demeaning way, you know, drugs, violence, and crime. How is this event going to counter this issue that we're having? Is this event set up to counter that? Talk to us about that.
Man, that's a very, very, very good question. Thank you. You know, yes, sir. This is the idea and the concept, right? Number one, I'm a street dude first. I'm a street dude. I mean, you know my story. You know what I mean? So I connect to the people in a different way. I connect to how people do it. And I love hip hop. I love hip hop, right? So now, here I am now at 43 years old. And now my life has been changed. And now I'm a community activist. But still, you have to reach people where they are. I can't bring them up to where I'm at. If I try to bring them up to where I'm at right now, they're not going to be able to receive it. It's too much.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
no doubt.
It's way too much information,
Mm-hmm.
you know, for a person to really, unless God just instantaneously, which he could, you know what I mean? But in a lot of cases, he don't. It's a process, just like it was a process for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this music development conference, right? Most of the people have no idea what they're about to get involved with. The only thing they see, oh, it's a free music conference. They got free food. They're going to be talking about music. Maybe I could go there and get a record deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or maybe I could go there and meet some people, but they have no idea that we focus on developing our community.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, no doubt.
So now we able to, through a collective, I'm telling you, man, when Black people start working together, man, we're going to be unstoppable.
Right on, brother.
We're going to be unstoppable, right?
Right on. Right on.
You know, it's amazing how, let me tell you something, for your listeners and for your viewers, this place that I'm just getting to really understand is right in the heart of our community, man. State-of-the-art facility that barely gets used by us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Indeed.
The name of the place is named after a sister who was a revolutionary. She was a, and let me tell you something, Amari, I just learned this information here less than 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. And what's her name?
Chandrell River. The place is named after her. Right?
Okay.
She was an entertainer for the community who turned down multi-million-dollar deals, who refused to leave her community in search of money, fame, property, and prestige. So she dedicated her life to building up the arts and entertainment in our community.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Right on. Well, we want to say peace and blessings to Mama, you know, for doing that. You know, our ancestor, so I want to pay homage to her. So we give thanks, you know, for her sacrifice that she made to lift our people up out of the darkness, man, and to pave the way for us to be able to arrive in the right way.
Absolutely. So
that's why I respect artists like you. And speaking of which, at this time, I want to send a shout out to my good brother, Brother Royce, man, Akeem Royce out there, man, you know, positive artist, doing great things in the community too. You know, so I want to send a shout out to that brother as well, man. So he has a program called Glue Entertainment.
Okay.
You know, so I want to send a shout out to all of you guys. He does that on, I believe it's on Thursdays, if I'm not mistaken. Brother Royce, if you still on, man, if you'll be so kind to put your information in the comment, that'd be great. Also, I want to send a shout out to Queen Tara in the building, Queen Tiffany Taylor Hicks in the building, my Queen Amani Mari. And if I didn't see you, King Jeff LaFord, thank you for also tuning in. All right, my brother, let's do it.
Yeah, man. So, you know, just to stay focused on your question, you know, what is this music going to do? It's going to bring everybody at the table, right? It's a free community event. I've never been to a music conference that was free in my life. Never, right? So what we do is we create solutions and we knock out barriers. So let me tell you something. In order to love Black people, in order to help Black people, you must love them more than they hate themselves.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. That's right. Love is the superpower, man.
Love is a superpower, man.
Love is a superpower. I believe it's the lack thereof, you know, and I believe that a lot of us are numb to it because lies is the Novocaine. You know what I'm saying? The lies, you know, the negative lyrics, man, you know, the hate, like you said, of ourselves, that's being disseminated, you know, via this negative content. You know, our women halfway naked and not respecting themselves, saying they want to be a weekend love. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm hearing these things, man. And I tell you, man, we have to go back to morals, man. You know, and I know that it's not our fault. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't practice something you never been taught. Right. And you can't emulate something that you've never seen. How can you reflect something that you never seen? Go ahead, King.
Yeah, that's a major obstacle that we must confront. And so we knocking out all of the excuses by making this a free community event. Number one, it's going to be light refreshments that's going to be provided, as well as, you know, it's going to be there people there that's in the entertainment industry, as well as into job industry and community organizations. So this is a public and private sector collaboration.
You know, I like the sound of that, man. You know, the unity piece. And in fact, I attended an event the other day by Corey LeGrand, and it was hosted by Quick the Poet, and it was called We Need a Break, and it dealt with the mental health of our men. You know what I'm saying? And when you said, you know, the collective, man, I love the way you're talking. Family, listen, I provided the link in the header of this video as well. If you want to participate in this event, what you need to do is click on that link, because remember, they need to have numbers so they can accommodate you for the food and beverages as well, and seating purposes. You know, so if you would be so kind to cooperate and to click on that link, so the kings and queens can have the correct information that I aforementioned, that'll be great. Go ahead, brother Anthony Blackman, man. Drop some more jewels on us, man. I like what you're talking about.
Yes, sir. So, you know, it's a collective, collaborated effort. You know, I want to thank everybody that believe in what we're doing. Let me tell you something, that we've been doing this work here for a minute, but that hunger strike, it just took us to a whole nother level, spiritually, mentally, organizational wise, leadership wise. We got a Peacemakers initiative that's about to jump off within the next couple of weeks, where we're going to be working in the community full time, man, helping our people.
That's powerful.
Yeah. So let me tell you something.
You know what? Go ahead, man. But see, let me say this, man. See, we hear so much about what our men is not doing. Kings and queens, you know, elders, if you're out there, if you be so kind to share this video, young people, we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're proud of you that you tapped in and that you're willing to listen to some positive information, you know. So, you know, young people, we commend you for coming on this program as well, listening in. If you'd be so kind too, if you want your friends to go to another level, if you want them to be able to tap into this positive movement, you know, for their voice to be heard as well, listen, if you be so kind to share and invite right now, that'll be great. We'll greatly appreciate it. Remember, this is not about fame. This is about transformation. Transformation. You be so kind to do that. That'll be great. Again, we're tuned in right now with Anthony Blackman, one of the proud members of the Circle of Brotherhood, also of Circle Entertainment. Brother Black.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. You know, that's very important. I don't do that enough. You know, people be telling me all the time, man, you're not leaving your contact information. You're not giving out your, you know, people be telling me this stuff because they, you know, the young people say, man, you got a YouTube channel and you don't never tell people where to go and find your stuff at. You doing all of these, that stuff, it don't come to my mind because it's not that important to me. You know what I'm saying? It's really not. I mean, it's okay, but what's important to me is getting this message out, man. Right now, while it's live.
That's why it's important, King. That's why it's important, because of what you're saying. So everybody needs to know where you are so they can tap in because of your message.
Well, you know what, brother Amar Mir, I'm gonna have to start writing it on my hand or something. You know what I mean?
Go ahead and write, man.
I'm gonna have to start writing it on my hand.
We need to know where you at. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can support you. They can't find you, man.
Right. Right. That's one of my defaults that I'm working on. You know.
Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. You know, I'm constantly improving too. You know, as you know, none of us are perfect, so you know it's all good, man. You know, I'm just glad you stepping out. You know, because by you stepping out, you're helping to bring other people out, and your transparency is transforming lives. And I love what you brothers are doing. In fact, man, the Hunger Nine encouraged me. You know what I'm saying? You brothers put your lives on the line, man. Like, this is why I'm bringing you on here, brother, because you're a true soldier. All of you brothers, the Circle of Brotherhood, and especially the Hunger Nine too, I'm just pointing them out because what you brothers did, the 21-day fast. I mean, right out there in the middle of where the shooting was at, you was putting your life on the line. All of you rather is putting your life on the line, you know, to show the love. I love that message, man. You know, so talk to us further about this message of love that you brothers are bringing, and sisters included, because you have some women involved in this event too, on this upcoming Tuesday here.
Right. Yeah. So you know, the Hunger Nine was monumental, man, for us as an organization, but it was monumental for us as husbands. 7 of us are husbands and fathers. You know what I mean? It's not like, you know, so a lot of people say fasting, right? Which I'm a religious guy. I come from a religious background, but this wasn't a fast, brother Amar Mir. This was a hunger strike, right? Because we could have fasted at home. We could have did our little corporate fast or whatnot, but we didn't do that. Number one, we didn't eat anything for 21 and a half days, and we slept outside in tents. We took baths in tents. We left our jobs, our wives, our children, all of our responsibilities. You know what I mean? So this was the ultimate sacrifice. Even under doctor's recommendation, 2 of the brothers came in there too.
That's powerful. That's powerful, man. You know, again, man, I'm so glad that you're on here because this gives our our community, and let me not limit it to our community because that's doing the disjustice. This gives our people internationally hope, in our men. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so glad you're on here, man, and talking this way because us men, we got to show our brothers, man, that it's okay to love, man. We've been taught that that's weakness, you know what I'm saying? But it's a strength because of the love you have in your heart. You put your life on the line. You know what I'm saying? Also, you're a husband, you're a father, if I'm not mistaken. I know you're a father, I definitely seen it. So, it takes love to do that, man, to raise a strong family. And a lot of us, we don't understand that. That's what we don't understand. What we're lacking is love, man, because if we love ourselves, and I'm talking about individually and collectively, we won't be robbing. We won't be stealing. We won't be killing. We won't call our women female dogs and whores. You know what I'm saying? We'll refuse, like you said, what the queen did. Man, listen, man, we need that type of fire in the men. The queen refused, man, that's powerful what you said. The queen, she refused millions of dollars. She refused to sell out because of the love of our people.
Yeah, man, that's
if
powerful.
Only our men would lead and say no and do like Master P did and start his own record label.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get our own, man. Like, I wish these brothers understood that, man. Like, they're icons, they're moguls. Their platform is big enough. And listen, this is how I know. Let me say this, man. I'm going to turn it over to you after this. Look at what Roland Martin did. Oh, my goodness. Roland Martin has showed us it can be done, man. The man left TV One and started his own television network. Why? He used his platform that he had there, started his own because he already had people following him. And he built his own platform. And not only that, people who believed in him sold into his dream.
Yes,
man,
sir.
This is the reason why I have you on this platform, man.
Man, that's beautiful.
I believe in your dream, man. I believe in your vision. I believe in all of you brothers' dream and vision, man. And my queen, Amani Mara, and I, man, this platform belongs to you, brothers, and any sisters that you know.
Thank you.
You all of you are welcome to come on here and to advertise because you're bringing positive energy to the community, man. So the platform is yours. You're welcome, brother. Go ahead and talk to us further. And after you finish saying what you need to say, then we'll end it there. You know what happened.
So I want to give a big shout out to the Circle of Brotherhood, our president, vice president, our secretary, our lead organizer, our executive director, all of the executive members, as well as our at-large members. I couldn't do what I'm doing right now without the support, the love of the Circle of Brotherhood in its entirety. Also the community. The community believe in what we're doing. They're supporting us. It's starting to start a conversation with people who normally don't speak with each other for whatever reason. It's starting to bring out companies that felt like, well, maybe we should have done something before now with our platform. So now it's ruffling up the feathers and it's getting us out like we must come together, right? And so, stuff that's going on right now, it's kind of like forcing us, if I may use that word, to come out of our comfort zones. You know what I mean? And to support each other and not be hating on each other. You know what I mean? If we're going to move forward, you got somebody down the street or some brothers that's doing the same thing that you're doing, like it's a real good idea to have a conversation with them about y'all joining forces together.
That's right.
That's what entrepreneurship is about. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, they hating. You know what they doing, man? He's selling the same thing I'm selling. You know what I mean? Are you here? That's how we program. That's a natural response for us, right?
That's it, man. That's it. You're right. You're right, brother. You're right. You know what I'm saying? You are absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? Cooperative economics, man. We have to learn that. In fact, let me dive in Because speaking of which, you know, Queen Tara, she gave you a lot of advice. She's a business professional, man. She helps with marketing businesses. You know, she's there in the comment area right now, brother. You know, she gave you some advice, man. Her name is Queen Tara D. Higginbotham. Okay. She one of our good sisters, man. My wife and I, we know her. She does business with us as well. She gave you some phenomenal advice. We got King D in the building, been rocking, respect. Thank you for tuning in, King. We appreciate that, brother. One love. All right, my brother, let's do it. You got it.
Yeah. So, I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still developing. I have some great mentors, some great leaders. Big shouts out to Leroy Jones, the Godfather, who picked me. He handpicked me. So this process, what people are seeing now is many years of hard work, a lot of mistakes, a lot of failures, a lot of setbacks, a lot of bad decisions, a lot of getting back up, a lot of falling back down, a lot, this is like the resurrected me. You know what I mean? Like, people don't know that I had a lot of people, man, that was pouring into me, that was believing in me when I wasn't even believing in myself, man. I was strung out on dope. And people were still telling me, man, that you got greatness on the inside of you. I never forget, Amar Mir. I don't want to get off focus, man, but I have to tell my story. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something. My testimony, the real testimony, not that little watered down fake testimony that, that got all that. I'm talking about the real testimony. There's people out there right now that's listening. Some of your viewers and people that support you, they got some relatives. They got some relatives and some friends and some husbands, some brothers, some cousins that need to hear this. Who out there struggling right now, they locked up, they ain't got no job. They need to know that we do change. And we need to know that it's going to take us elder statesmen, us kings and queens, and us noble ones who the ancestors, God, the Holy Spirit, whatever you want to call it. We can throw the religion out the door. Black people coming together and moving our community and moving our people forward, right? Us elders people, we have a big responsibility because we have now come into the light. We can't be in the darkness no more. Right?
No doubt.
Right?
Man.
And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It's gonna be the love that they're gonna see from us.
That's right.
It ain't gonna be how much knowledge we know.
Yeah,
it ain't
man.
It ain't gonna be how many books we done read, how many places we done visits. None of that stuff ain't gonna matter. The love is gonna matter.
No doubt. And what you're saying is true, because first and foremost, think about it. The Honorable Minister El-Haj Malik El-Shabazz, he didn't go to college. You know what I'm saying? But the love for our people is what drove him. And what came out of his mouth was facts. You know what I'm saying? So what you're saying is so true, man. We get caught up in, the alphabets before somebody's name. You know what I'm saying? The acronyms, doctor, so and so. So I'm not playing that down. However, I haven't seen too many people with credentialing that has had such a large following. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, you know what I'm saying? So come on. You know what I mean? So it's the knowledge, man. It's the wisdom. It's the love. It's the passion. And we focus too much on personalities, man, rather than, wisdom, rather than love. We get caught up in all the hype. How many books you wrote, you know what I'm saying? Rather than listening to a brother like you who literally put his life on the line. What about that? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the opportunities that you're creating for other young people without any acronyms in front of your name, and you doing more than some of the people who have that type of credential. Your credentials to me is love. It's the work. That's the credential.
Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother. I just had to say that, man, because I got love for you, King. That bothers me when they look down on a brother like you. You know what I'm saying? And I both. You know what I mean? I have some college background too, but that bother me, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to grow up mentally.
Yes, sir.
And like you said, as the elders, man, we got to teach these young people. But the problem is that the elders don't know. So they can't teach the young people what they don't know.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So now this is the age of information where we got to challenge, you know, people in our peer group and our elders, you know what I'm saying, and the young people to go search. And in some cases, research. You know, I say search because some people never search. And some people, they learned something, but they learned the wrong thing. They've been miseducated. Now they have to go get re-educated. You know what I'm saying? You know, and they have to unlearn and they have to relearn. You know what I mean? Because we have to do a data dump with that garbage that we've been taught, man. That's the bottom line. You got it, King.
Yes, sir. So, you know, I want to thank everybody, man. We hope that everybody will register through Eventbrite, that they will come out and partake and be a part of history in the making at our community development music conference. There's going to be some people there looking to hire some people in sound, light, video, as well as staging. I haven't been talking about that a lot, but that's one of the components of the community development. Is going to be some people there that's looking. We got the Super Bowl that's getting ready to come here in Miami in 2020. And I'm talking to 3 of the companies that's going to be there, that's going to be looking to actually hire some people, get them trained so they can make some real serious money. I mean, in that field. So everybody need to come out, support it. Make sure you share this video. Let people know if you know people that's interested in going into the music industry, whether artists, writers, producers, you know, managers, singers, dancers. They definitely don't want to miss this event here. We got some experts in the building. We got some special industry people that's going to be dropping in. I haven't made the announcement of it. We just want to try to keep that on the low, you know, because of the seating and whatnot, you know, but it's going to be lit. That's it, brother.
Yes, indeed. So, okay, wonderful. So, family, we thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, this is the first annual community music conference that's being held this week. Again, the link is there for all the details. You know, so remember, you got to register. You know, it'll be great. Again, for food and beverage purposes, you know, please accommodate them by doing so. So they can make sure they have enough out there. Okay, we thank you all for your time, for tuning in. If you be so kind, share and invite for those who already have. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. We greatly appreciate that. But most of all, what we're grateful for is your love, because caring is sharing. You know, so we thank you for sharing this message. We want love to germinate, not hate. So for my queen, Amani, Mara, and I, brother, we'll see you on this Tuesday. We'll be there in the building.
Yeah.
Again, I'm the founder of the Kebalon Unity Alliance, where we focus on your spiritual, physical, your financial well-being. Additionally, we focus on the knowledge of self, and we're also serial entrepreneurs. We have a business called Synergetic Network Group, LLC, where we're the community liaison for entrepreneurs and consumers. We would love to help you advertise your business. Okay, we do it free of charge. Okay, also we're real estate investors. So for those of you who are trying to find your way and learn real estate, we're here for you as well. You have a blessed evening. We love you. Appreciate you.